This is a megalodon shark.
One of the men, who had a beard, wanted to take a photo as a souvenir and tossed his phone to Jason and Eileen. The man puckered his lips with a very smug expression. Suddenly, the megalodon moved, and the man fell into the sea. It turned out to be a prank by his companions. But as they were laughing at the bearded man, a massive abyssal maw burst from the water, turning him into a quick snack in an instant. From its size, the shark they had captured appeared to be not yet fully grown. The violent impact flipped the entire yacht over.
The megalodon seemed unsatisfied and swam back.
To ensure the others could safely return to the ship, a team member slapped the water surface hard, sacrificing himself to buy time for his teammates to escape. Soon after, the investor called in a rescue helicopter, equipped with more professional gear. They fired a tracking device into the megalodon's dorsal fin and used machine guns to drive it back into the sea, allowing everyone to escape. The next day, they discovered the megalodon's tracking signal heading toward Sanya, one of the world's most crowded beaches. People were still laughing and playing there, oblivious as the megalodon swam beneath their feet.
It charged into the crowd and began its feast. By the time people realized the danger, it was too late. Some frantically swam toward the shore, others climbed onto floating platforms, and some ran wildly inside the walking balls.
Screams and cries for help filled the entire beach, turning what was once a joyful paradise into a living hell.
At that moment, the research team finally arrived. They deployed sonar and mimicked whale calls to lure the megalodon successfully.
Meanwhile, Eileen and Jason, piloting a submarine armed with torpedoes, waited in position.
Jason took the initiative, maneuvering the submarine to attract the megalodon's attention and lure it into Eileen's firing range.
Eileen launched a torpedo immediately. The massive explosion only managed to tear a bit of the megalodon's skin without causing fatal damage.
Eileen's submarine was hit by the shockwave, sustaining severe damage. As the megalodon charged toward Eileen, Jason stepped in, ramming straight toward it.
At the moment of impact, he dived downward, using the submarine's flank to rip open the megalodon's belly. However, Jason was struck by the megalodon's tail, causing system failure in his submarine.
The megalodon turned back and bit down on the submarine.
As it seemed the sub could no longer withstand the pressure, Jason quickly kicked out the glass and escaped, pulling out a spear gun and thrusting it fiercely into the megalodon's eye. The megalodon leaped out of the water with Jason in its jaws, but Jason drove the spear gun fully into the eye.
Finally, the megalodon crashed heavily back into the sea.